Hello and welcome back. This is Darius Torana, and we are back on Raveguard. Oops, that was the wrong button. The plan today is going to be setting up, or getting prepped to set up some defenses. We're probably not going to actually build them all. Might do a little bit of building today, but we're at least going to be planning out the defenses and such. That way we can not have as bad a time when we get raided. Because now that we don't just have now that we have fought the Elder, there's more raids and such that we are doing. So, yeah. I will bring you guys back in once Ray is ready.
Alright,
Alright.
so we're back, and today we want to talk about building the defenses for this place. Because I got raided by a Smell from the Swamp raid, which is where we get the, I lost their name, Jogger. The Jogger coming in, and they just completely destroyed me over and over again. They did massive damage to the house, well, all three houses, broke things, and it took me like half an hour to repair it. Luckily, they didn't get to the chest, or that would have taken longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this episode is going to be a little weirder than normal because we normally sit down and record a couple episodes all at once and then do some stuff in between. In this episode, we're going to do some planning and figure out what we want to do for defenses and then work on it in between and come back to it at the end of the episode.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
So, real quick before we start, have you been over to the bridge?
I have not.
Okay. I left you some signs, but since we're here, I can explain it in person. Signs don't matter. Except they also don't want to break. There we go. I figured out a way to add some interesting new decorations.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So if you look inside of them, there's a single dandelion in every one of them. Do not remove it under
Otherwise,
any circumstances.
The box goes away.
Exactly.
Because those are from the carts, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. I was running around yesterday, and came up with this idea and spent like an hour, actually it was only half an hour, putting cart boxes out all over the place.
One of them's in the water.
I know. I actually kind of like that it's in the water.
Okay.
Like it fell off the dock. But
Nice.
when I broke the cart, it popped through the floor for some reason. And
okay.
so it was just in the water. So I just left it there.
Nice.
Yeah. But I really like these. They really help break up the flatness of the dock and give it some character.
Yeah.
And
They
it
look
adds a little
really
bit
good.
to the bridge too.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So I will be adding more of them in the future. It's just kind of tedious.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make sure that you didn't take out the dandelions though.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I have no idea why this idea never occurred to me in the past. Like, I've played this game since it came out.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
until you
Bad
like
thought.
pointed out, like, oh hey, yeah, like this is what I did. I immediately figured out what you did because like I've had a cart break on me, and those boxes do look really good. So yeah, but it's just not something you think about.
Yeah. And the server's been restarted. It's been over 24 hours of real life time. And the boxes haven't gone away. So I'm pretty
Nice.
content with them staying around. We should probably go sleep though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they do like get knocked over or something, don't worry about it. It is literally bound to happen.
Yeah.
And they're not terribly hard to restack up either.
Okay.
I also left a couple of boxes over at the smelting area with some stuff that I gathered up when I went on my great boar hunt.
Okay.
that resulted in killing 3 boar plus the 2 boar that the raid killed. So in total, I got 5 leather scraps.
Well, I also had a great boar hunt the other day,
Ooh,
and I got 16.
nice. Did you put them in the chest thing here?
Not yet.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you put them in the chest thing here, I've probably already used them.
Which chest are we putting them in? This one?
That top one, top center. Ooh, we're up to 18. Awesome. I want to add some plates to this table and get some food in here and add more life to it.
Yeah. Alright, so we need to plan our defenses. I have only ever done a basic, like, fence. I've not even done, like, the spiked one. I've just done the, what are they called?
The round pole fence, the same ones that you've got around the garden and the boar pen?
No, the stake wall. I've done that
Oh, okay.
before.
What's the other wall that you were thinking of then?
There's the sharp stakes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those ones actually hurt enemies, but they take damage as they hurt things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I never really used them either.
Okay.
My cat's apparently feeling better. He's
That's
attacking things and making jingling noise in the background. Oh, I see you made a sword.
Yes, I did.
Nice. When we get into the swamp and start getting iron, we're going to want to make iron maces.
Okay.
And that'll be the only weapon we use.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The swamp boss is resistant to piercing and slashing weapons.
Ah.
So you pretty much have to use the mace on him.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. So there's a couple different ways that people do defenses.
Mm-hmm.
And one way that I've done defenses in the past is using the hoe to make a dirt wall.
Okay.
And then I covered that up so it would actually look nice.
Okay.
I've also seen people use the pickaxe to dig a trench. And so I'm thinking kind of do a combination of them because they both have their upsides and downsides.
Okay.
But if we dig a trench around, and then there's a couple boar over here I might go kill, and then put a earth wall behind it and a decorative wall to cover up the horrible, ugly earth wall,
Yeah.
then I think that would be the most defensive. Also, don't be surprised if you run into a couple jogger in the area, because when raids end, the bosses don't, or the, not bosses, the monsters don't despawn, they just walk away
Oh, okay.
and start wandering around in the wilderness.
So close to him.
Ah, missed.
Alright. Sword.
We have a couple raspberry bushes around here, but we never pick them.
I've picked him a couple of times, but usually don't like go right there. When I was doing my wood chopping over there, I pick them when I'd see them, but
Makes sense.
alright, so how far out do we want to put the wall in the trench?
Well, that's one of the big things I wanted to discuss with you. We were talking about including this area inside of our base.
Yep.
And building around here. And we were talking about having a pretty expansive area and building a whole village.
Yeah.
So we're going to need a lot of space.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not doing good on my shooting today.
Yeah, no, I am doing terrible. You said that we can add in, like, crafting tables to block off the
Yeah.
spawns?
So you know how when you put down a crafting table, there's that white border around it
Yeah.
that shows you where you can build in?
Yeah.
That also blocks spawns for that whole area.
Oh, okay.
So if you cover the whole area in crafting table coverage, then you prevent any spawning in the area.
Okay.
I've also found that the standing torches will also block spawns, and I think it's in roughly the same area, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I like using the crafting tables because I can just hold the hammer out and walk around and check to see where the coverage is and make
Oh,
sure
okay.
there's no gaps.
Yeah. Bunch of raspberries over here.
We have runestone over here. I think I saw this one before, but I don't remember what it says. I can't read it with my hammer out. Oh, I have not read this before. It just added lore to my compendium when I read it.
Huh.
Oh, this is a boar stone. So boar is supposed to spawn more common around here.
Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah. I definitely haven't seen any over here. Yeah, I died 3 times in the raid. I'm looking at my map. There's 2 on top of each other, right over in front of the longhouse, and 1 more behind the longhouse.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like a little village over here.
Mm-hmm. We were there the first time we came to this area.
Oh, okay. I'm getting distracted. So what I'm thinking is, because we want the larger place for the village, I think if we were to come back not quite to the tree line, but like right here-ish,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like would be a good spot to stop.
Okay. So
And
given
then-
the size of the houses that we've been building, that's probably only about 1 more house in this direction.
That's true. So yeah, I guess we would.
But there's
want-
no reason why we can't build
Yeah,
side to side also.
yeah. And then I guess, I mean, it would be kind of a pain, but I guess if needed, we could like expand it to later.
Yeah. Plus, there's no way that we're going to have the stone for a while to completely build the stone wall all the way around anyways.
Yeah.
That's going to be like 20 chests of stone probably.
Yeah. I think if we go to this little hut here on this side,
I don't think I've ever actually seen that hut before.
I think that if we build out to here and then down to a little bit, like down to where the rock is over there, where we're going to build that watchtower, I think that
Yeah.
would be a pretty good size for us.
Okay. Do you want to kind of go a little left of the rock and kind of bow it out and follow the trees a little bit?
Yeah, probably.
My thought was to throw down some of the 2-meter wood poles and kind of mark out where we want to put the wall.
Okay.
And then we'll go to be able to work on it. Plus, if we want to be able to build down here, it would be helpful to have a little bit of space.
Yeah.
Getting distracted shooting deer
Yeah.
and birds. I grabbed some. I always forget that you can do this.
Do what?
See my character? Am I sitting down for you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm entirely under the water. How many weapons are you carrying on you?
A lot.
I want to herd some of these fish onto the land so I can pick them up and add them to my river. Ooh. Server leg is definitely working in my favor for that. Although it just disappeared. On perch. Stay still. Put you back in the water, I swear. I did find one perch while... yeah. I did find one fish while I was out in my great boar hunt and threw it in my lower section of river.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm up to 3.
Thinking if we come down to like right here, this would be a good place to start our defenses.
Okay, there's some more wood for you. Yeah, I think that gives us a good amount of space. I wasn't thinking about trying to make a solid wall because that would use a lot of wood.
That's fair.
I was thinking about doing something like this.
Oh, okay.
Every so often.
I gotcha. And then...
Oh, workbench. So it's kind of like through this area.
Yeah.
Some of us will have a nice view of the mountain over there.
Yeah.
Alright. Why don't you work on that direction and... hold on, I'm being paged. Yes? Okay, I'm recording. That's what I get when I don't tell people I'm recording.
Ah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Alright, I'm gonna go and start on the other side and we'll see about meeting towards the middle.
Sounds like a plan.
We are going to have trouble with some of this low area over here by where the original starter house was.
Yeah. Grab some more wood.
Alright, if that runs out, if you walk into my house, the stack of chests on the left when you walk in the corner. There's a ton of wood there.
Okay.
just covering this big of an area and crafting tables is going to take a monumental amount of wood.
Yeah.
But also might be enough to stop mob spawns and raids right there. But we're going to want the wall in the ditch later.
Yeah.
So later on, as we're expanding and building up the base, we'll find ways to hide these crafting tables.
Okay.
Build them into builds and things like that. Oh, you're making good time over there.
Yeah, I kind of figured out instead of I'm like kind of doing a more basic outline. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm putting down a crafting table and then going to the very edge of it, putting down a pole, and then overlapping the next crafting table with where that pole is. So right now there's only one pole per crafting table, but
that's all we really need. That's just a guide. I'm putting out too many. Yeah. I like it. And we seem to be coming up in roughly the same area.
Oh, good. Yep. All right.
Okay. So now we just gotta spend an hour digging that out and a lot more covering this place than crafting tables.
Yep.
Actually, it's gonna be a lot more than an hour to dig that out.
Probably. All right, but that's gonna be where I'm gonna cut off for now, and then we'll kind of work on it and bring you guys back in once it's done. But that's gonna be here in a few days. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So.
All right, and then we'll figure out the next phase of things.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. We will see you guys in a couple of days.
Sounds good.